It's Selwyn once again.
Never mind.
Looking for a drain.
Never mind.
With his plans he's on the go. He's searching high and low.
But he really doesn't know. Never mind. So never mind.
You're working late, aren't you, Jack? Hey, green fingers. I bet your legs are a funny colour as well. I said,
Shut that door, you let the cold in.
sorry. Hey, I said,
Shut that door.
you sound like Larry Grayson. I'll see you a bit later on tonight in the club. You cracked it.
You know, you want to watch fellas like that as you go through life, because before you know where you are, you're green.
Hey, pal Morris. Hey. What about Lee? Hey, man, look. You'll never guess what's happened to me.
Well, the fact that you're still here shows my prayers haven't been answered.
The socks this week.
Hey, I've been promoted. It's what they call being upgraded career-wise. Do you know where that leather what's it is?
You've been promoted?
Yeah, upwards.
They have made you an executive, have they?
Well, it's a bit like that, you know. It's magic, isn't it? I'm on a sort of secret mission.
You're not going to Africa now, Selwyn.
Nobody's going to Africa, man. Do you know where that leather what's? You know, that thing I bought you for Christmas. You know, it's got a zip across the top and it's made out of that.
There it is.
I've got it.
Oh, have you been upgraded, Mother, career-wise?
I keep my pegs in it. Just right for me pegs.
Magic, hey! Right, look out, Morris. Right, well, magic, that's it. Morris.
You said they were confidential.
I know, well, it's no problem, because, I mean, you're not in the construction industry, are you? I mean, you wouldn't be able to understand them. They take a bit of understanding these, you know, unless you're well-versed. I'll tell you, this mission's got them baffled, you know, in the surveyors department, and they're the people who drew up the plans.
What are you doing with plans? I mean, your job's digging holes.
It should be changing your socks.
Yeah, I know it's digging holes, but I mean, this time I'm in charge of the job. I mean the project. See, that's where the project. Me and my gang.
What, they're giving you a gang?
Yeah, well, not yet. Like, it just depends how big a job, I mean, a project like it turns out to be.
What is it? I mean, what are you building?
Well, we're not building anything yet. It's more of a sort of check-in job. I mean, project, you know.
It's digging.
If I tell you what it's all about, will you promise not to tell anybody?
All right, I promise.
I promise, as long as you change your socks.
Somebody...
Trains?
Well, of course you can. They lose them all the time. And this time I'm the one they've put in charge of trying to find where they are. I've got to try and find where they are on these plans, and then I've got to check, like, and find out if they're still there.
Well, how will you do that?
We're digging a great big hole.
I told you it was digging holes, didn't I?
Yeah, I know it's digging holes, but I mean, this time I'm the one who decides where the holes has got to be dug, ain't I? I mean, I've got the actual burden of decision making, you know what I mean? I mean, I've got to check all the drainage levels, check all the ground levels. I mean, it's a sort of civil engineering job, really. I mean, if I do this properly, I could be snapped up by wimpies.
Wimpies? Get off, you can't cook.
Sweating on you, Top?
Yeah. Ah, that's it! Oh, I'm sorry, Jack, that's my Game Boy off.
Well played, Clive. Raymond, give the winner a pint. You can see I'm a changed character, Harry.
Looks like the same suit to me, Jack.
Right, changed. Hey, I used to be a terrible loser, but since I got my greenhouse, I'm a changed man.
Oh, man needs a hobby. But I pinned them to a board, man.
Bit cruel, that, isn't it?
No, they're already dead when I pinned them to the board.
Terrible life for a butterfly, isn't it? Being dead, pinned to a board.
What's your hobby?
Me? Oh, I collect things as well.
What do you collect?
Pound notes, fivers, small change.
I collect vintage gramophone records. You know, Flanagan and Allen, Leighton and Johnson, Al Bawley.
That's nice.
Be even nicer for a gramophone.
There you are, lads.
Well, the greenhouse, you're in another world. Now, take tomato plants. They're almost human. You won't believe this, but you can talk to them. It's the solitude. Yes, when I get any problems, I go straight in me greenhouse.
Magic.
Wish it was there now.
Oh, Jack, how you going? Now then, Taff, boy. Hey, how's your leaks? Leaks. Hi, really.
Now, what is it, sir, with a pint of...
Is there anywhere I can leave this briefcase?
Briefcase?
You're not coming in this club selling insurance.
Hey, you can get disaffiliated for that.
It's a bit more important than that. Well, hey, I think you'd better put it behind the bar room. Right. These big conferences and that.
There you are, Selwyn, and God bless all who sail in her.
Right. Keep it after that. Right. Cheers. All the best. Hey. Right, clears your head a bit, doesn't it? That's what it's for, you know, gin and tonic, to ease the tension. That's why these executives drink it, you know what I mean? It helps them with the... It's fantastic. I can actually feel the tension draining away. It's the briefcase, what's inside it. It's, just keep your eye on it, won't you? I bet you're wondering, aren't you? About the gin and tonic in the briefcase. It's no good you asking me, because I'm not allowed to tell you.
All right, what have you got in your briefcase, Froggitt?
I can't tell you, Tuff. Honestly, it's secretly confidential.
Go on, we're very discreet.
I'm sorry, Harry, it's dead secret. I will tell you one thing, though. It's a council project.
Can't they afford pencils?
I can't tell you anything, honestly. I've said too much already.
I've probably lost some drains.
How do you know?
I've probably lost some drains. They do.
It's not gas or electric.
It's drains.
I'm saying nothing.
Oh, it's a terrible strain being a business executive.
Many of them die prematurely.
Before their time.
Enough spare briefcases to stretch from here to Liverpool.
Watch it, Ray.
Like another gin and tonic, Selwyn.
No, I don't think so, thank you, Harold.
Go on, have a drink with the working classes.
No, I've had enough.
Gone off it already, have you, Froggitt?
No, it's great, Taff, but I made my mind up before I came out. I've got to keep a clear head. You know what I mean? Get a good night's sleep, because I've got to concentrate tomorrow on my project. You know, I've got to make a lot of decisions. Hey, hey, Billy, it's all right, that gin and tonic. It's fantastic. I'll see you. Ta, lads.
Hey, he can't have got rid of all his tensions. Look, he left his briefcase behind.
Here, they're drawn upside down.
They're upside down, both ways up.
Oh, we were just checking. See, nothing was stolen.
Why, I'm glad I didn't forget it. You know, if I lost this, it'd cost the ratepayers thousands. Right, I'm off then. That gin and tonic. Fantastic.
What is it, gentlemen? 3 gin and tonics to relieve the tension?
We haven't got any. The person who caused them all has just left.
Plans here. Where's our Morris gone, man?
He's gone out with Vera.
Well, I've got to measure all my plans and that. Do you know where he's put his roll?
Things forever. Here, use that. That's got inches on it.
Magic. Right. What's it like, Mum, having a son who's a civil engineer?
To tell you the truth, I haven't noticed much difference. Three thousand 3,163, 3,164, 3,165, 3,166, 3,167, 3,168, 3,169, 3,170, 3,172.
To the flesh. Getting smashed out your head on Saturday night. Watching Sheffield Wednesday.
Draw the line at Sheffield Wednesday. No, I'd like to be a gentleman of leisure, just standing here watching the rest of the world go by, or hiding in my greenhouse.
Ah, that'll do for home.
Hunting, shooting, and fishing. Checking the fences, evicting a few peasants, all that.
Gentlemen of leisure.
There's only one problem.
Oh, what's that?
I'm skint.
That makes it difficult.
Tell you what I'll do.
Situation's vacant.
Racing at age, I'll go.
Well, how's Scarsdale's answer to Isambard Kingdom Brunel?
Isambard Kingdom, who?
Brunel, born 1806. He designed the Clifton Suspension Bridge, the SS Great Britain, the Great Eastern, the Great Western, and redesigned the Bristol Docks. Selwyn Froggitt, reading engineering in the Times Colour Supplement. Hey, the toilet door's locked.
It always is when the club's standing still.
It's all that gin and tonic.
Come on, give me the key, it's urgent.
Here are Selwyn. Hey, Selwyn.
Might look himself in.
Hey, I wonder if he's found them drains yet.
He's got as much...
Hello, Scarsdale Demolition Company.
That's not funny, Raymond. Send 3 pints up, please, and tell Selwyn we're waiting.
What is the special emergency, Mr. President?
Selwyn wants to dig a dirty big hole in the middle of the gents' toilet.
Lights, 11. Wilson's Den, number 10. 2 little ducks, 20.
Hey, Selwyn, you wanted in the Kremlin. I think it's an emergency meeting.
Hello, I'm the emergency.
Will you take the ale up?
Aye.
What is it for you, gin and tonic?
No, I don't think I ought to have gin and tonic in front of them. It makes them feel a bit uneasy. I'm only going to drink it in future when I'm with other executives, like, you know, conferences and things like that.
Hey, Selwyn, what made you book these 3 exotic dancers that were on tonight?
No, it's not my fault. When they sent me the picture of their act, it was one of them action pictures. I thought they were jugglers.
Right then, item 1 on the emergency agenda. Selwyn Froggitt.
You don't have to introduce me, Jack. They know who I am. Here's the mail.
I gather you're the reason for us being here tonight. I hope you realize it's highly inconvenient, boyo.
It's Mr. President who called a meeting.
Right, item 1 on the emergency agenda.
No, but what's it all about, Mr. President? I want to get a quick butcher's of the exotic dancer's last spot.
Last 3 spots.
It's about Selwyn wanting to dig a hole in the gents' toilet.
You can't go digging dirty big holes in the gents.
I checked with the documents in my briefcase. I mean, that's where the drains are we've lost. I checked it scientifically with my mum's tape measure. I mean, I'm sorry, but if that's where the drains are, I mean, that's where I've got to start digging. It stands to reason.
It might cause an inconvenience to the members. I mean, somebody might fall in.
We don't want any more holes. There's enough in the roller towel.
You must have made a mistake with your calculations, Froggitt.
Couldn't have done it. I did it with my mum's tape measure. It's the one she uses for knitting.
Look, the more you explain, the less there's anything left to bar him from.
But I have to go where my plans send me.
Look, you can't stay on the committee if you're smashing it up at the same time.
You're doing to this club what the government's doing to the country.
I demand to see those plans, boyo.
You what?
I demand to see those plans.
I'm sorry, Tav, but they're confidentially secret. I mean, if I showed you, I'd get into serious trouble.
Look, Selwyn, we're all friends here. Just let's have a quick look at the drawings. If you're going to reduce us to rubble, let's see what it's all for.
All right. So long as you promise you won't tell anybody that I'll let you see them, here. And be careful with them. All right? Don't get any beer stains on them.
What are you talking about? They're covered with coffee stains as it is.
They're drawing off his coffee stains. That's how they know where their plans are. They can tell by the colour of his stains.
Look at that. Look at that. Did you say you checked this with your mother's tape measure?
Yeah, because our Morris put a padlock on his drawers.
You what?
To stop me borrowing things forever.
Oh, I'm losing control. I'll have to go to my greenhouse before I lose my presence of mind.
And your mother's tape measure is in feet and inches, is it?
It's a good one, that. We'll take a vote on that. Show of hands, carried unanimously.
Well, that is a metric drawing.
Metric?
You do understand the metric system, don't you?
Of course we do. We all do on the council. They sent us on a course to understand the metric system one Wednesday afternoon. I mean, it's ever so easy. I mean, a metric pace is 3 inches longer than a foot and inches pace, you know. Hey, they're around the bend in the drawing office. It isn't metric. It's all like coffee they drink. Their heads are awash with it, you know. It cuts off the supply of oxygen to their brain.
Right, Selwyn, so you don't dig a hole in the gents' toilet. We'll take a vote. Show of hands, carried unanimously.
All of you drain somewhere else, boyo.
Well, I will now. I'm forgetting something, Mr. President.
What's that, Selwyn?
You're all entitled to another free pint. Why don't you take a vote on it? I bet it's unanimous. Show of hands. I told you, didn't I?
Here's your cocoa.
Mother?
What was that?
What, Mother?
There's something moving about outside.
Eh?
Morris,
Yes, sir?
you haven't heard of something being lost in the village with one bright eye in the middle of its face.
There was that film on telly with the thing with all scared.
Bright eye in the middle of its face.
Eh? Which one?
It's coming in at our front gate.
Selwyn!
Bright eye in the middle of your face.
Keep quiet, Mum. I'm checking something.
You can't check things at this time of night.
Hey, it is right. I'm sorry I couldn't talk to you. I didn't want to lose my concentration. I didn't want to make another mistake.
Oh, well, I'll get your cocoa.
You make a mistake, Selwyn. Oh, that's not you.
Oh, hey, I nearly did. I nearly met in the drawing office. They gave me metric drawings. And I was measuring it out, you see, in feet and inches pace. What do you mean? I mean, a foot and inches pace is about like metric paces like that.
It's all highly scientific, isn't it?
I'll check it now with this metric ruler.
Hey, that's my metric ruler.
I didn't think you'd mind.
It's my model-making ruler.
I know, well, you left it out with your glue. I'm sorry.
I'm happy about you borrowing his ruler. He's just the same with his socks.
He's got mud all over it. He's ruined it. You know, one of these days I'll murder him.
You'll do nothing of the sort. It'll be me that'd have to clear up the mess.
Mum, can I have a word with you for a minute?
I doubt very much if I could stop you.
Will you be using the kitchen for the next couple of hours?
Yes, I'll be coming in. You've got to what?
Dig the floor up. Because according to my plans, and I've checked it with our Morris's metric ruler, them missing drains we're looking for, they're right under here.
You're not touching my scullery floor. The floor!
What about my career? I mean, I've only just been upgraded. They'll downgrade me, and officially, I've got to do it, man.
What is going on out there?
Well, I've got to dig up the scullery floor, my man won't let me.
If he touches my scullery floor, I'll kill him.
You know, Selwyn, I've got a feeling if you dig a hole in Mum's floor, they'll be digging one for you.
Yes, and I'll help them fill it.
Better go and double check my plans.
Nobody in.
No, Raymond, I don't know why people want to stay in bed on Sunday mornings. I never do.
No, you've got no reason to, have you? Try not to think about it, Selwyn, and have these. You can't fall out with a bag of nuts.
That's all I seem to be doing these days, falling out with people. Honestly, Ray, when you become an executive and have authority thrust on you, people seem to resent it. I suppose it's one of the burdens of becoming a decision maker.
But people can be very sensitive about having dirty big holes dug on the property.
I know it's sorting out the drains, it's for their own good, isn't it? I mean, I'm safeguarding public health. A nation lives on its drains, don't it?
People don't appreciate it. It's like having a leg off. You know it's for your own good, but you can't help thinking you're going to miss it. Have you been?
Oh, see what you mean, yeah. Hey, I went into the planning office and I told them straight. Well, like they sent for me, really, you know, but I went because it was an urgent consultation and they admitted it was all their mistake.
They admitted it.
Well, they didn't actually admit it, but I could tell because I was watching their eyes, you know what I mean? I mean, you can tell by watching people's eyes, you know, there's an article about No, that's what they said, like, you know, they said that, but I could tell, I was watching their eyes, I knew all the time, you can tell, honestly. Anyway, it doesn't really matter now because we've checked thoroughly, you know, and we know where to look now. As soon I've got all my stuff and we'll start digging as soon as I've had these for my dinner.
Is that all you're having, a bag of nuts?
There's more protein in these than there is in a pound of beefsteak.
What happened to your briefcase?
Oh, don't bother about that. I mean, it's all right being an executive and a civil engineer, but I mean, it's great satisfaction digging a dirty great hole in the ground, isn't there? Oh, Jack, how's your sprouts? You're working late, are you on time and a half?
Have you found your drain yet?
Yeah, hey, you'll never believe where it is.
Not particularly bothered.
I'll see you.
We have really had our fill, but never mind.
He has made some awful dents.
Never mind.
There's there's a crater in the gent. The holes both square and round.